What if demo trading is actually making you a worse trader? Because if you've spent weeks on a demo account and you still don't feel ready to go live, the method is the problem. It's not you. So in this video, I'll show you what I do instead, why it works better, and the exact process I use to double a small account in just 2 real trades. So when you've got a brand new strategy that you've never traded before, most people will tell you to take that strategy, trade it on a demo account for about 1 or 2 months, and then only if it is profitable, then take it and trade it live. And there are 2 main problems with this. First of all, a demo account is totally different to a live trading account. For example, my broker, if I was trading indices, the minimum lot size on a demo account is 0.1, which means I can trade it on a demo account with just a few $100s, but go to live and the minimum lot size is totally different. It is 1 lot. So instead of a few $100, I need 10 times that, at least $10,000 to trade indices on a live account. There's also the fact that demo accounts don't have any slippage. So I have seen plenty of strategies, especially scalping strategies on gold that work great and so profitable in a demo account. But as soon as you put it on a live real account, the slippage eats into the profits and the account just bleeds money every single day. So what I do instead is I test my strategies on a real live trading account of about $1,000. By risking real money, I know my trading has commissions, slippage, the exact same trading conditions as if I was trading a much larger account. I do need to disclaim that this is definitely not financial advice. If you've never traded with algos before, or used MetaTrader or traded a particular asset before, you do still need the demo process. And that is exactly what I do when I'm testing out new assets. But after you've become familiar with the platform, the asset, then the step of testing on a small live account with money that you can afford to lose is a much better option than demo trading. Here I've got one of my test accounts. I call this my strategy pool, where I just take all my strategies, I let them run and trade live for months and months. You can see on the left here, I've got a whole bunch of different strategies, different time frames, different assets. I've got gold, USD, JPY, and if you look down the profit column, you can see sometimes they make money, sometimes they lose money. But this view is a little bit hard to see the performance of each individual strategy. So let's move over to a different view. I've extracted all the trades from all those strategies and fed them into a free program called Quant Analyzer. And each squiggly line you see here is one strategy and its balance line over the past year. Every single strategy here is trading on the smallest lot size of 0.01 or 0.1 depending on the asset, and these are all live trading conditions. And so you can see some are making money and some are losing money, perfectly normal. Overall, if I add all these strategies together, the account is up in profits. And what I am looking for here after many months of trading live is I'm looking for something that has consistently made money over the long term. So I found this particular strategy and I picked it at the end of May. So about 2 months ago at this point here. And I did share this strategy to the members of my community last year when I created it. So I chose this strategy because out of all the gold strategies I had, it was this one with the smoothest equity cut chart. So I chose it right about here and I took it and I put it on a $1,000 account and I traded it very aggressively. And this is the $1,000 account. It took 2 trades over the past 2 months. One was like $3 and the other one was $1,184. So it doubled this account in 1 trade. You can't actually see the first trade because it's only $3, but you can definitely see the huge jump in balance from the second trade. Remember here I am risking $250, and from a chart perspective, you can see this is the $3.57 trade. You can tell it is a breakout type of strategy because the price is sort of meandering and going nowhere. And as it explodes up, it caught a very small profit in this huge trend. And then with the second trade that made $1,180, again, you can see it's meandering and then it's hitting a breakout and it took a small profit there. And then I waited and nothing happened. There were no more trades on this particular strategy on this particular account. So I was getting a little bit bored at this stage. And if you look at how gold has been trading over the past couple of months, it had a huge volatility back in Jan, and then now it's kind of doing nothing. It's not making new highs. It's just meandering around the range period, which is highly unlike gold. So this kind of behavior is very different to what gold has traditionally behaved in historical. So I went back to my strategy pool. So I took a snapshot of this just a few days ago. And I was looking here for a strategy that performed well over the past 2 months. And you can see over the past couple of months, a lot of the strategies aren't doing that well, which is understandable considering the price of gold. A lot of them are kind of going sideways or losing money. But I found one that I've highlighted in yellow. You can see this one strategy here has been doing considerably well compared to the others, considering the current market conditions. So what I did is I took this strategy and I replaced it in my highly aggressive trading strategy, risking 250, which is a quarter of the balance. And then with the new strategy, it went and took 2 small profits up here. And both profits were rather small compared to the $200 and $50 risk, but it is what the market is offering at the moment. So if we combine everything together, I have 2 strategies, 4 trades, and 100% of them were profitable, making $1,376 over the span of 3 months. But this is just half the story, because I didn't trade with just gold. I didn't know that gold was going to perform amazingly well over that one trade. And to hedge my bets, I decided to trade 2 different accounts. So one with gold and one with USD JPY. And you can see this is the strategy I chose. Again, one of the best performing strategies for my UJ strategies. And I picked it right about here. At the same time, I picked the gold strategy, and I also put this one on a $1,000 account. And here I'm risking more. I'm risking $300. And right after I picked it, we can see I've got loser, 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 small winner, loser. And now we're back and about negative $222. So USD JPY over the same period didn't have as many profits, even though historically this strategy on my live trading account has been doing pretty well. So let's jump over to the charts and see how UJ has been performing over the past couple of months. We see this huge, massive candle here. Apart from that, it's kind of been doing nothing over the past month. Usually my strategies perform really well in these type of conditions. So again, UJ is behaving a little bit abnormally. All up on this 1,000 account, I lost $222, and the biggest amount that I lost was $617 with a low winning percentage of 25%. At this point, some of you might be thinking, whoa, 25%, 30%, that is way too aggressive. You're going to blow your account and lose all your money. And I agree with you. I would never trade all my money on 1 or 2 strategies, risking 25 to 30%. But as algo traders, I don't have to trade all my money in one single account. I split my money up into multiple accounts. So if you see here, you can trade conservatively and put all your money in the one account and just trade it. But remember, we're not doing the work here. We can trade multiple accounts because we're algo traders. The computer, the expert advisor, is doing it for us. So we're not limited to one account. So the other way you could trade is by trading aggressively on multiple small accounts. So most of your money is actually safe in the bank. I only take a small amount of it and trade it aggressively. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine you're a conservative trader. You have all your money in one single account. You trade all your strategies and you see a really good 6-12 month period, and your account is making new highs and you're making money every single month. But then you experience a drawdown, which is perfectly normal in the grand scheme of things. You see 12 or 6 months of negative losers, and after 2 years, you're back at break even. You're back at zero because you saw 6 months of growth and then 6 months of just losing. Perfectly normal. But what if instead you split your money up into smaller accounts? You're trading 2, 3, or 4 strategies, all trading aggressively. Because what I'm trying to achieve with these smaller accounts is when times are good, like here, I want to compound my results. I want to have exponential profits like you see here. And then for the strategies that don't do well, that's fine. They might blow up this account. But as long as the exponential profits here are exponential, which means they are off the charts when times are good, when you combine these two strategies together, then you get this profitable curve, even though you have periods of good times and you have periods of bad times for different markets, which is exactly what I've done. Imagine I've taken my gold trading strategy, which is profitable, and my UJ strategy, which lost money, and combined them into the one account. So now I'm starting with $2,000, and you can see over the span of 3 and a bit months, I made 1,153%, which is just over 50%. 12 trades, 50% winning percentage. March was a loser, but April, May, and June were winners. So far, the drawdown of $350 is much smaller than the profits, giving us a total return on drawdown of 3.29. All of this is dependent on having a good strategy development process. And here is mine, and you can see the very first step is build. So watch this video right here where I show you exactly how I build strategies 10 times faster than everybody else.